Alright, I have lots of good memories of Mamaw and Papa's house when I was a teenager. I mean, me and Papa, well, I guess my fondest memories are of, let's see here. Okay, I was going to Riceville Elementary School, and, of course, I would spend the nights at Mamaw and Papa's on the weekends, and, of course, Mamaw was working at the DPA at the time. You would take me to Mamaw's. Mamaw was driving that big old beat up truck. And so anyway, after school maybe when you got off of work, you would take me over to the DPA to meet Mamaw, and and I would ride home with Mamaw to spend the night at their house, and I would help. The next day I would help Papa and Frankie on their side jobs. You remember that big church we had our side job at?
The one we did the
when your hair was still brunette. Your hair was still brunette at the time. Yeah, so anyway, we did that, and we did other side jobs too. And me and Papa, Frankie would cut up and shoot the shit. And so anyway,
I wasn't there to work.
Oh, I have a good memory. Before I turn off the camera,
Don't turn off the camera yet.
Okay.
They have to have 40 minutes left.
Yeah, well, I mean, battery meter's not all that accurate, but anyway, I remember we were coming home from one of our side jobs, driving that big old truck that Mamaw would drive to the DPA to work. Yeah, and we were going across the bridge, and all of a sudden we had a flat tire without the spare. And so anyway, we were like, what to do? No cell phones at the time, so you had walked to somebody's house to borrow their phone. You called Mamaw, and then Mamaw had to come to rescue us, and Mamaw, of course, and then Mamaw finally got there and met us on the bridge. We were at the end of the bridge with our, the broken down truck with a flat tire, and of course Mamaw had to go to the next exit, turn around, and then she met us there, and we finally got to get our tire changed. Do you remember that, Frankie?
Vaguely.
Yeah.
Sam's got a memory.
Do you remember our volleyball games, Sam?
I sure do. Papa would put that snuff on his ball, and yeah, it was.
Yeah, Sammy, watch this.
Yep.
Yeah.
I found the ball there, and he hit that ball.
Yeah, let's see what else. Let me think what else. But anyway, yeah, let's see what else do I. Oh, we would. Me and Papa would team up on whenever I would spend the night at their place on the weekend. Of course, that wasn't just for side jobs. I would just go over there and simply spend the night. And me and Papa would always team up on Mamaw and give her a hard time.
What'd you give her a hard time about?
I don't remember exactly, but I mean, we would just team up on Mamaw. It was 2 against 1, and just give her a hard. Which I could remember. May have been about jokes about girls or what have you, but a lot of fond memories of,
I remember one time.
Okay, another memory I have of Mamaw, well, that has to do with Papa, is, of course, we got Papa to help us put up hay. What we would do is Dad had his tractor and the trailer behind it, and after all the hay was baled, I mean, Sherman Burris would bale our hay, and we would Dad would take his tractor and the trailer up to the bales of hay, and we would throw it on the trailer. Papa even volunteered and threw up a bunch of hay himself. And of course, you were worried about that he would put his back. You Mom, were worried about that he would put his back out of it. But I remember one time, it was about me and Papa giving Mamaw a hard time again. But what it was is, Papa had thrown up some hay and then said to Mamaw, she said, making sure I'm facing the camera there, but Mamaw, Papa said to Mamaw, how about getting me a beer? And Mamaw said, after a while. And then Papa goes, where do you get this after a while shit from? And then Papa said, and then I said to Papa, yeah, she needs to get you a beer. Yeah, here, I'll help you. And Mamaw needs to get, of course, I think, I don't quite remember, but I think I would like try to coax Mamaw into getting Papa a beer too. And then Papa said, yeah, you better get me a beer and you get Sam a pop. Of course, Papa would drink his beer and I would like, drink my soda pop. I mean, whenever I spent the nights at their place. And I remember, this was before my teenage years, but so anyway, I would, it was back when Mamaw's house and Papa's house was just a cement square.
Camera there with your hands.
I'm demonstrating.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm demonstrating the square, house without the roof to it. So anyway, I would, of course, I would like, Mamaw and Papa had soda pop in their refrigerator. And so anyway, I would, sneak, back then soda pop was in glass bottles and it tasted better, and I would like always drink me a lot of soda pop at their place. And Mamaw got to the point where I would be standing around drinking some soda pop, and Mamaw would ask me, how many have you had today? And and I said, well, just a few. And then Mamaw took the soda pop out of my hand, and so anyway, and didn't let me finish it because she thought I had too much pop. So what I did is I would find another way to drink, Coke without, Mamaw noticing. So, of course, they were renovating the house. Of course, they were, doing all their tool work. I mean, what have you there. And I guess Mamaw was in the front of the house helping. But anyway, Mamaw and Papa's room would be empty. I mean, the thing that separated their room from the living room was that yellow curtain. And I would like, since that room was vacant, I would go to that refrigerator, get me out the soda pop, and go back in that room and drink me a soda pop so Mamaw wouldn't see. Yeah, that's, of course, that was my pre-teen years. I mean, I guess it's kind of a funny memory, though.
I have a memory of Sam.
Yeah.
He was